Hello everybody, welcome, happy Sunday. This is the last video in this series of this whole week where we have been talking about being in our power. Today the topic is the collective pot. This is just a name that I have to help remind me that we are all energetically connected. It just helps remind me to know that there's this energetic pot that we are all connected through and to. And that all of our experiences in life as we move through life come through that pot, and our reactions go through that pot. It's a good way to remember and to remind yourself that everything that we put into that pot, everything that we put out into the world, is received by everybody else. Because that collective swirl that is between us, around us, and in us, we are all connected to that. And I just call that the collective pot. And then to stay in my power, I ask myself regularly, what am I putting into that pot? And that's what I want to talk about today. We can so underestimate the power that our energy holds. When we're in ego, and remembering that this world is created by ego for ego, or has been up until now. We're in the process of changing that. But up until now, all the focus has always really been on the material, the physical. What can I feel? What can I touch? And that the more of that I have, the more power I have. Or when I have certain material things, I have power. And in that, we are doing ourselves a complete disservice, because we forget and we completely and fully underestimate, and today is my reminder to you of how much power lies in our energy. That firstly, of course, energy exists before the physical. Energy comes before the material. But today, really become aware that everything you give, everything you send out into the world, consciously or unconsciously, on purpose or not, thoughts, emotions, behavior, intentions, they have an energy attached, and therefore they have power, and they are received by the whole. When I was talking about my intention of doing this week of videos, one of the things I mentioned was I want to teach you how to change the world from the comfort of your couch. And this is what I meant. We can so often focus, we can look at the world today, particularly in this time in history, and see things crumbling and falling apart, and see people really struggling, see people needing our support, see systems that we want to lend our support to, our voice to, and we can get so caught up in, well, what can I do? And that's important. We need to be doing what we feel called to do. Whether that might be being part of an organization, whether that might be reaching out to somebody and supporting them in something that we do, something that we say to them, whether that be marching, protesting, whatever that looks like for you, whatever you feel called to do, educating. I felt called to make these videos. That is part of my doing. We don't want to sort of get caught in thinking that's where our power lies. The power first comes where our power first at its source, at its basis, comes from what energy are we doing that with. Okay, and we can really sort of simplify that down into one of two: fear or love. What am I sending out into the world? What am I throwing into the collective pot? With what energy am I acting? With what energy are my intentions? Okay, so this is the focus that I would love for you to have today and build on from this point forward. What am I adding to the collective pot? Before I act, am I acting from fear? Am I acting from love? To say that we would ideally have our intentions be from love is not to pretend there is no fear, but it would be to neutralize that fear, allow that fear to pass through us, get the lessons from that fear first before we act, before we respond, before we reach out, before we write something, before we say something. During the week, one of the videos is fear as a guide. So that would be a great one for you to go to if you haven't already listened to it, to help you to know how to firstly deal with the fear and to really see it as a guide. But move ourselves to that loving place, to that empowered place. Our power comes from knowing, what am I adding to the collective pot? Because everybody is connected to that. Just like one part of my body can't if there was disease in some part of my body, if there was a change in one of my cells, if one of my cells goes rogue, eventually that is going to be communicated around the whole entire body. If I have a block of fear somewhere, that is eventually going to be felt by me. It's going to end up as a physical experience, and it is going to get communicated around my whole entire body. If I was to experience fear often enough, I could become really unwell. And the same thing we are seeing right now as a collective pot. There's so much fear in that collective pot. So knowing as we just are, just in our being, we can actually help transmute that. We can actually help lift that vibration. We can actually help shift that energy to a more loving pot. Okay, so that it's not a swirl of fear, a swirl of conflict, which is what, it's not that there's more of that now than there's ever been. It's just that it's rising and we're seeing it. Okay, please don't be disheartened. It's just rising and we're seeing it. Know that your power lies in being conscious. What am I adding to the collective pot? And that's my practical tip for today. Ask yourself often, ask yourself regularly, what am I adding to the pot? Before I write something, what am I adding to the pot? Before I act, what am I adding to the pot? Am I adding more fear? Am I adding more love? With my thoughts throughout my day, am I adding more fear? Am I adding more love? Okay, so that's the practical tip for today. Today, the chakra that is left for us to activate, we've done all the others, is the crown chakra. It's on the top of your head. So let's do that. And let's do each one of them as we move along. I'm going to do the crown one first with a focus on there, and then I'm going to try and remember what we said about each one of them as we move up. Okay, so let's move into just a relaxed space, closing your eyes if you feel happy to do that, feet on the ground, and just starting with a nice deep conscious breath in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Another nice deep breath in and breathing out. And as you're breathing out, feel yourself relax. Feel yourself relax and settle more deeply into your seat and feeling your feet on the ground. I want you to imagine there being a golden ray, a golden beam, a golden light from the center of the earth, beaming, glowing, moving up through the earth, through all the layers, through the ground and into your feet. I want you to see that golden light moving up and filling your feet, your legs as it moves up to your lower abdomen, as it moves up your abdomen and up into your torso. See, feel and sense that light filling your chest area, your throat area, moving all the way up your face to between your brows. And now going to the top of your head. And I want you, with the next breath in, to imagine that golden beaming light shining out of the top of your head, like it's like a funnel. Keep taking nice deep conscious breaths in and out. And now see that light beaming up from the center of the earth, this golden light beaming from the center of the earth up all the way through your body and up to the top of your head. And I want you to say, I am guided by my power. As you focus your energy on the top of your head to your crown chakra and see the light beaming out of there, I am guided by my power. I want you to feel that golden glow, also that golden beam, that golden light. Feel, sense it, see it. Also coming from the sky, from the heavens, down, so that you're connected, the center of the earth, right up to the heavens, to the skies. And there is a golden light beaming all the way through you and connecting the two. I want you to bring your focus to your feet, up your legs, and to the base of your spine. And I want you to say, I stand in my power. I walk in my power. Now moving your energy, your focus up to your lower abdomen. And I want you to say, I create from my power. I am a powerful creator. Moving your focus up to your belly button area, your solar plexus chakra, seeing light, golden light beaming out of there. And I want you to say, I'm connected to my power. Now feeling that golden beaming light moving up into your chest, up into the center of your chest to your heart chakra area. And I want you to say, I feel into my power. Moving your focus and seeing that golden light filling your throat area. I want you to say, I speak from my power. Now getting a sense of that golden light in between your brows, in between your two physical eyes to your third eye. I want you to say, I see myself in my power. I see my power. And now moving your focus up to the top of your head, to your crown chakra, and seeing that light beaming out from the top of your head, and also feeling and seeing and sensing that golden ray, that golden light coming from the heavens down into your crown chakra. I am guided by my power. And just spend a little time here. Feeling that connection between the earth, between the heavens. Feeling yourself filling up with your power. And seeing that golden light beaming out from each one of your chakras. Sensing into, seeing and feeling that golden light coming from the heavens down over your crown chakra and just flowing over you like warm, glowing light all around your body. Down your shoulders, down your arms, all around you. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. With the next breath in, I want you to start to roll your shoulders, move your shoulders up and down. I want you to give your hands a wriggle, give your toes a wriggle. And as you breathe out, feel your feet on the ground, move them around. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. As with each video, there is an essential oil that I've tested up. I tested that up before, and what is shown for us today is White Cypress. We've had this one before in one of the other videos. It is a beautiful woody, it's really foresty. It's a beautiful smell. It's like a combination of sort of soil and forest. And the message is kindred spirit. And when I tune in today, what we need to know about that today specifically is that collective pot. We are not at the mercy of it. We are kindred spirits, all connected. We are a collective. We are a collection of souls that are all connected through the same energetic pot. And the most loving thing that we can do for each other is to be conscious of what we put in the pot. What am I adding to the pot? That's the message today from that oil. We are kindred spirits. We are not out to harm each other. We are not out to do each other any damage. We are lovingly connected to an energetic pot that we get to transform. The more conscious we are, the more we benefit the whole planet. The more we benefit each other. Okay. The cards for today, it tested up that I needed to choose them before pressing record, but I haven't looked at them. But today, again, they are from the Australian Feather Magic Oracle cards, which is a really beautiful deck. So let me see. Along with you, it is a surprise to me. Okay, so emotional healing. I'm testing up whether I need to look at the book for that. No. Emotional healing. So what do we need to know about that? Okay. We heal each other. As we heal each other emotionally, we heal ourselves. As we heal ourselves, we heal each other. The more emotionally whole that you can be, the more emotionally healthy that you are. Meaning, the more that you honor your emotions, the more that you allow yourself to express them, the more that you regard your emotions, the more that you respect your emotions, the kinder you are, the gentler you are with your emotions, the more you benefit the whole, the more we all benefit from that because of the collective pot. Because what you're able to put into the collective pot is more conscious and it's more healthy and it's more whole. Okay. And the second card today is Mystical Wisdom. Now, this one is testing up that I do need to have a look in the book for what the message is for us today on that. So let me have a look. 22, Mystical Wisdom, which is on page 62. Okay, so this is what's showing up for us, and I'm going to hold that up while I read this out to you. If the feather mystical has appeared in your hands, you are being prepared for greater initiation into the spiritual realms, a time of great spiritual transformation. By exploring your inner depths, you will re-emerge with greater balance and harmony, and with a whole new liberated and lighter consciousness. This process is made so much easier by tapping into the wisdom of others through books and media. Today, take the time to read inspirational material or find a mentor who can assist your spiritual growth. I'm going to read that out again. It's asking me to read it out again. If the feather mystical has appeared in your hands, you're being prepared for greater initiation into the spiritual realms. This is showing for all of us, for us as humanity. No matter where we are right now in our development, we are all being prepared for greater initiation into the spiritual realms. A time of great spiritual transformation right now on this planet and in each one of our lives. By exploring your inner depths, you will re-emerge with greater balance and harmony. This is something that has shown up this has shown up a lot this week. Balance and harmony. Balance. We are beings who are designed to experience the whole range of emotions, a whole range of things. We aren't designed for just positive. We aren't designed for just the good stuff. Let's forget about even good and bad stuff. We are designed to experience the balance of things, to find our balance within all experiences. And with a whole new liberated and lighter consciousness. This process is made so much easier by tapping into the wisdom of others. Wherever you find your wisdom, podcasts, books, videos, card decks like this, meditation, nature, music, art, dance, breath, guidance from wherever you can. Find it wherever it feels right for you. Today, take the time to read inspirational material or find a mentor who can assist your spiritual growth. Get some support. Get some support. Don't do this alone. We're not designed to do this alone. As much as we're not designed to just have one aspect of the experience, we're also not designed. Remember, kindred spirits. We're all kindred spirits attached to the collective pot. That's testing up, as that is what we need to know from that. Is there anything else we need to know today? Anything else that I need to do? No. Okay. It has been a pleasure to do these videos today. I can really feel you all, and I'm feeling into those of you who are watching this today on the day that I post it. Those of you who are watching this into the future, I can feel into that too. This video will find you when it's time to find you. This whole week of videos, my intention has been to remind you of your power, because this is what I can do for the pot, for the collective, for the kindred spirits, for my kindred spirits right now. The most loving thing that I can do, the most powerful thing that I can do, is to remind you of your power. And that is what this series of videos has been intended for, and that is my hope for them. Whether you have watched along each day, whether you are just finding this one today, whether you have no idea who I am and you've just stumbled across it, go back, watch each one of them as you want to. They don't have to be watched in order. Who cares when you watch them? If I've said good morning, happy Friday, and it's a Thursday, who cares? Ignore it. Listen to the message. Follow the practical tips. Be reminded of your power. Choose your power. At every opportunity you can, choose your power, and know that every moment is a choice for you to choose your power. Yeah, that's all I want to say, and I wish you an empowered day, and just know that this time won't last. It will get easier, but we can already choose for it to be easier for us with how we treat ourselves, with how we talk to ourselves, with the choices that we make, with who we surround ourselves with what we allow in. We can already be making it a lot easier for us. All right. Much love to you all.